If you're watching this video, you're most likely finding yourself in a to get credit, you need to have credit type of situation, which can be very frustrating. So today, I'm going to give you 4 simple strategies to help you get your credit history started on the right path. So stay tuned. So before we begin, I must make a very quick disclaimer here. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice whatsoever. And this is just my personal experience with credit, and I'm just sharing it with you. So with all that out of the way, let's get started, shall we? Tip number 1, open a credit card. I know what you're thinking. I don't want to open a credit card. This is the quickest way to ruin my credit before I even have it. Well, not so fast. If you have the right credit card and you know how to manage it properly, this is actually the best way to build your credit fast, and here is why. So most credit companies report the activity on your account, whether that's a positive one or a negative one, on a monthly basis. And most credit companies report your account activity to all 3 major credit bureaus. Those are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. So that is the type of credit card you want to get. Be very, very selective when you're picking out your credit card. If you don't have any credit at all, you most likely won't be able to get a high-end unsecured credit card right from the get-go. So your choices will be either a secured credit card, a department store credit card, or if you're a student and you have a little bit of income, then you could potentially try for a student credit card. The department store credit card will most likely limit you to only shopping with a specific merchant. And the secured credit card is basically like a regular credit card, only you are required to submit a deposit, usually for the amount of credit limit you are looking to secure on your credit card. So for example, if you will have to put a $200 deposit if you want to have a $200 credit limit. This becomes your credit line, and if you default on making payments on your card, your creditor can keep the security deposit. Keep in mind that any of those types of credit cards will most likely have high interest rate and very low credit limits. So the best way to avoid any additional charges would be to use the card every month and pay the whole balance down before your due date. Whatever you do, don't charge the card for more than you can afford to pay back immediately, and you will be just fine. Tip number 2, become an authorized user. So what is an authorized user, you may ask? Well, if you have a family member or a very close friend of yours who has great credit and uses it responsibly at all times, you can very politely ask this person to add you to their account as an authorized user. What that does is it allows you to piggyback off of their great credit and helps build yours along the way. And the best part is you don't even need to have a physical credit card in hand or use their credit to do so. All you need is to be listed as an authorized user on their account, and the rest happens naturally without you even thinking about it. Once your credit score rises to an acceptable level, you can then apply for your own card and have the primary account holder remove you as an authorized user. There's one thing to watch out. When you are being listed as an authorized user, make sure the actual creditor will report you as an authorized user to all 3 credit bureaus for this strategy to work. Are you enjoying this video so far? Are you finding this information useful and helpful? If so, please hit that like button on your screen, would you? It will help so many people just like you find this video as well. Now let's go on to tip number 3. Get credit for paying monthly utility and cell phone bills on time. So another way to build credit is by reporting on-time bill payments to your credit file. Many financial institutions offer credit building tools, and they may charge a monthly fee for those services. However, Experian provides a free and easy to use tool that is called Experian Boost. So with this service, you get credit for paying monthly utility, cell phone, and streaming service bills on time, which has the potential to boost your credit. So if you would like to find out more details about Experian Boost and how it actually works, I will put a link to it in the description box below, so be sure to check it out. Tip number 4, build credit with a loan. Whether you're looking to build credit without a credit card or simply to improve your credit score with a more diverse mix of credit, adding the right type of loan can help. We'll take a look at 4 different types of loans, when they're appropriate to use, and what to watch out for. So the first one is student loans, and I don't recommend taking out student loans specifically to build credit. However, if you already are taking out student loans in the course of paying for your college, once you begin making monthly payments on those loans, you will be automatically building credit. Auto loans. As with student loans, getting a car loan isn't something that I recommend just to build credit, but if you do need a vehicle, paying on an auto loan also will help build your credit history. Secured loans. This is the most risky type of loan on my list because the borrower must put up collateral, such as maybe a car or a house if you have a house, which without credit, I'm sure you probably don't have a house. But the secured loan, basically, if you default, the lender will claim the collateral, meaning you could lose your car or home, whatever your collateral is. However, secured loans may be available to consumers who can't qualify for other types of credit, or they can be available to consumers who have bruised up credit. Credit builder loans. If you don't need to borrow money and you're just interested in building credit, a credit builder loan might be the way to go for you. These loans may be offered by online lenders, credit unions, and smaller local banks. Rather than getting a sum of money from a lender and then paying it back, with a credit builder loan, you make monthly payments of your own money over a set period of time. The financial institution often deposits the money into a savings account or certificate of deposit, or CD, and at the end of the loan period, you will get your money back minus any fees or interest that was charged. So these types of loans are considered installment credit, meaning you borrow a fixed amount and you repay it over a set amount of time. By contrast, credit cards are a type of revolving credit where you borrow from a line of credit and you pay as you go. Having a healthy mix of installment and revolving credit accounts is a very good strategy when building credit from scratch. To sum it all up, there is no magical way to build credit overnight. And if somebody says there is, it's probably too good to be true. But if you follow those simple tips, you will be on your way to building a great credit history in 3 to 6 months. So tell me in the comments below, are you using any of those strategies to build your credit right now? And how is this working out for you? I can't wait to hear from you. Is there anything else you would like to add to this discussion today? Or is there anything else you would like to learn more about? Please drop it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about credit scores and how to build and maintain good credit, make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I'll be releasing more videos on this topic in the very near future. That's it for me today. I will see you next time.